So we're going to solve using the quadratic formula. What I'm going to do is take this problem from beginning to end, hopefully simplifying the radical and the fraction if necessary. So let's go ahead and start. We will start by putting this in standard form. Now, standard form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So what's wrong with ours is it's not equal to 0. So we're going to start by subtracting 1 from both sides so that it will be equal to 0. We get 5x squared minus 2x minus 1 equals 0. And now I can identify a, b, and c. So a is 5, b is negative 2, and c is negative 1. All right, so we're going to go ahead and plug those into our formula. And we get x equals, we'll just do some parentheses, negative, parentheses, plus or minus, the square root of, parentheses squared minus 4, parentheses, parentheses, over 2 parentheses. So this is b, and b is negative 2. So we're going to get negative 2 right here, and b squared, negative 2, and a is 5, and c is negative 1, and a is 5. So we're here. Let's go ahead and take this to the next line, and we will get x equals 2. Negative, negative 2 is positive 2, plus or minus the square. Let me move that down a little. 2 plus or minus the square root of 4, negative, which is negative 2 squared. Negative 4 times 5 times negative 1, positive 20 over 10, which is 2 plus or minus the square root of 24 over 10. Then we need to, so most of us can get here, and it's not really that big of a deal. But now we need to take the square root of 24 and simplify it. So let's do that off to the side over here. The square root of 24, which is, oh, maybe 3 times 8 might be a place I would go, and that's not helpful. Neither one of those is a perfect square, so let's keep going. 8 is 2 times 4. Oh, there's my perfect square. And 3 and 2 are both prime, so I don't need to do anything with them. So I'm going to rewrite this as the square root of 4 times the square root of 6, which is 2 times 3. So I'm going to get 2 square root 6, and that is what simplest radical is. So we're going to take this and kind of make it smaller. I'll need some more room. We'll take this, kind of get it out of my way also. And then let's write our new problem. So we have x equals 2 plus or minus the square root, 2 square root of 6 from our green writing over there, all over 10. And so now I'm here. Now the next thing I need to do is simplify my fraction. We remember from Unit 8 that we simplify fractions by factoring. So I need to factor. Okay, well, let's take this 2 plus or minus 2 root 6 and try to factor it. Now I'm going to basically think of this in a way that's a bit more comfortable, and I'm going to write it as 2 plus 2 and just worry about the plus or minus later. And I'm going to change the square root of 6, which I don't know, for a variable, and I'll just call it, let's not use x because it's in our problem. Let's go ahead and call it w because it has nothing to do with our problem. So we've got this, and what can we do to that? Well, we'll factor out 2 using greatest common factors. And remember, w, we said, was the square root of 6, which means I can put the square root of 6 back in for w, giving me 2 times the quantity of 1 plus the square root of 6. We'll go ahead and put our plus or minuses back in, because it makes no difference. So that's what our numerator is going to be. So we will get 2 parentheses 1 plus or minus the square root of 6 over 10, and 10 can be written as 2 times 5. And then we can cross off the 2's, and our final answer is x equals 1 plus or minus the square root of 6 over 5. Now, how will we know if we're right? Because it's so easy to make a mistake in these places. I'm pretty sure that I didn't make a mistake getting here. I'm fairly comfortable and confident with this answer. But this makes me more concerned because it's so much harder to get to this simplified answer over here. So I want to check it. In order to do that, what I'm going to do is just grab a calculator and go ahead and calculate the value of the positive result here. So I'm going to do 2 plus the square root of 24 over which gives me 0.68989979 dot. Because I run out of room to write it down. And then I'm going to calculate the positive square root of this one. So the square root of 6, 1 plus the square root of 6 over 5, giving me this. So the positive square root from this one also gives me 0.689897 dot. So since these two are the same, I can say with confidence that this is equal to that, and I feel pretty comfortable saying that this is my final